Okay, I just got done at the gym, and I had a pretty significant thought that I wanted to share, or revelation, I guess, in my healing process from major depression and for miscarriages. I struggle with perfectionism, and I think that a lot of people that deal with major depression or anxiety struggle with perfectionism as well. Maybe had an upbringing that was pretty critical and unrealistic expectations, and that's kind of what I pulled from the religion I was raised in, was, you have to be perfect. Otherwise, you're not expressing gratitude for, Jesus dying on the cross. Anyway, I think that's where it's rooted for me. And just the high expectations, the high demands of a religion like that. I think for a lot of people it comes from different places, but that's just where it comes from for me, as far as I've been able to analyze. And so I think that's the root of a lot of my depression, that I'm constantly a failure. I'm constantly not good enough. And I'm aware of this, and I just didn't even realize that I was trying to apply that perfectionism to my depression recovery. So I have this app that I use. It's called Most Days, and it's meant for people recovering from mental health issues. And you can outline your habits that you're trying to develop, and they suggest no more than 10. I had over 30, somewhere pushing 40, and it was very rigid. My morning routine, it was just so specific, and I was trying to do it in this certain order, and it just, I wasn't doing that. And I'm not sure that a healthy-minded individual could have lived up to that. It was just militaristic. And I stopped using the app because I just was constantly realizing how I was failing. I was setting myself up to fail. So I just was okay, I have to let go of that. I have to in my mind, I have to at least be able to hold something in my mind. I can't have this list of habits I'm trying to create that I have to reference this thing to, even this app, to understand what's next in my day. And so where I landed was, if I get nothing else done in my day, I need to walk my dog and I need to go to the gym. And that's been working. And what happens when I do those two things is I'm more set up to be more productive. Not that being more productive is the goal, functioning is the goal. And functioning means following through with the things that I set out to do in a day's time. And so I'm just more successful when I do those two things. I do hope that at some point I'm a lot more successful with doing those two things a little bit more quickly and efficiently in my morning, because right now it just feels really slow moving, really slow going. But yeah, so that's kind of the rule I've set, and it's going really well. And then if I brush my teeth or take make my green drink, or I don't know what else I had in there, meditate, all good things. They're all good things. But it was just too much. And so now, so that's it. That was the thought. And for me, that's significant. Just don't, I like Brene Brown has a saying, and I think it's hers. I don't know if she's quoting someone else, but she says, perfect is not done. And I really have to apply that everywhere in my life. Going to the gym, I'm not doing it perfectly. I'm just getting there and doing something. Perfect is not done. And that is, I have to accept that in every area of my life, it's not going to be 100%. Like, just go for 70. That's one thing my therapist keeps saying is, why don't you just shoot for 70%? Have a 70% day. Get a passing grade. And so yeah, as icky as that feels to me, that's what I'm trying to do, and it's a whole hell of a lot more than what I have been capable of. So these are my thoughts today. How do you guys struggle with perfectionism, and how do you manage it?